Hey y'all, this is Jake Smoker, and I talked about the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus, but today we're going to talk about 12 reasons why I like each of the Galaxy S9 better than the iPhone X. And in this video, the iPhone X better than the Galaxy S9 in this video, while we're going to talk about the Galaxy, why I like the Galaxy S9 better than the iPhone X in the next video. First is better apps. So this is especially true for games, but however on the iPhone, apps come to the iPhone first, and some apps don't even and some apps don't even make it to Android phones. Or it might depend on the Android phone, but yeah, some apps don't even make it to the Android phones. Next is a 3D touch display, which gives you shortcuts into apps and stuff, and also, so not everyone might like it, but however, I generally like it, but however, so there's 3D touch, and in addition to that, you get, and in addition to that, it feels like a click, which, it really depends, but, at least in general, I like the feeling of that click. Okay, next is more software updates. So, you'll get software updates more often if you want more features, or if your phone has a bug. And 4 is that in addition to the more software updates, it's longer supported. For example, the iPhone 5S released in September 2013 is still supported, while the Galaxy S6 released in April 2015 is not has been unsupported for at least 5 months. I'm not exactly sure how long. Next is dual cameras. So okay. So if y'all read about the Galaxy S9, you might be thinking, no, Jake, both have dual. However, it's the S9 Plus that has the dual camera. So with the iPhone X, you get 2x telephoto lens, and this point is actually less moot than the point is for the iPhone 7 Plus and 8 Plus, because with the 7 Plus and 8 Plus, their telephoto lens had an f-stop of f2.8. An f-stop of f2.8, which means that in a dim room, or even in some lit environments, the telephoto lens would not work. I know y'all Apple fans of the 7 Plus and 8 Plus, you might be thinking, Jake, my telephoto lens works. However, the thing is that the telephoto lens is really using the standard digital zoom. So in addition to the dual cameras, you get portrait mode, which to me matters more on the front camera. However, you can give your phone a blur. You can give your photos a blur in the background, and actually iOS 11 made it better with OIS. With optical image stabilization on portrait mode, in addition to dual LED flash and HDR, and also you can remove the blur from portrait mode. Okay, next is more screen space. So yeah, I know what you might be thinking. The iPhone X and Galaxy S9, according to most websites, both have 5.8-inch screens diagonally. However, the iPhone X's screen is actually 5.85 inches. Okay, I'm just giving y'all a bit of a tour like I was earlier. So I'm actually thinking this time I'm gonna go further on a walk. Yeah, so this is my closet. Yeah, so, however, back to the video. Yeah, so, however, okay, so in addition to that, it also has a bigger aspect ratio at 19.5 by 9 instead of, just over 19.5 by 9 instead of just 18.5 by 9 on the Galaxy S9. And in addition to the more screen area, you also get smaller bezels. Now I know what you might be thinking. The iPhone X has a notch. However, the thing is that the Galaxy S9 the only bezels on the iPhone X are the notch, while the Galaxy S9 has bezels on the top and bottom. And sure, and no, both are great at dealing with bezels, and also the S9 and also the Galaxy S9 did do a better job than the Galaxy S8. Next is the 256 gigabyte storage option. Now this depends on your region, but however, in some countries you can get up to 4 times more the storage. Here in the US, where I live, that's the case. While however, in India and at least some other countries, it is worth noting you do get the 256 gigabyte storage option. Next is the A11 Bionic chip, which I mean, like at least in the most of the heavy duty apps, the A11 Bionic chip will outperform at least the U.S. and some other countries' variant chipset of the Snapdragon 845. In addition to that, it has better. 10 is that in addition to that, it has better RAM it has better RAM management, meaning that more apps will stay in the background. So so even though the S9 has 4 gigabytes while the iPhone X has 3 gigabytes, Apple does a good job. However, I would like to mention that the Galaxy S9 Plus has 6 gigabytes of RAM. Which would be better than the iPhone X's 3 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, then. And finally, number 12 is its stainless steel borders versus aluminum. So both of their frames are fine, and like if you drop your phone and it lands on the frame from, I'd say, like at least anywhere less than, like, not more than 7 or 7.5 feet. Both would handle it very well. However, the thing is that the iPhone X would have less. However, the thing is that the iPhone X would have lighter scuffs. Okay, yeah. So So those are the top 12 reasons why the iPhone X is better than the Galaxy S9. Hope you enjoy.